Let's see. Let's just talk about last night's game results. How are you feeling about the whole thing?
Yeah, last night we played our season opener against district rival Eastridge. Hadn't played them since 2014. Very much a back and forth first half, and in the second half, a few too many self-inflicted errors on our part to hang with the team that is at the level that they are.
How did you feel about overall performance of the team, even with the ups and downs?
Yeah, absolutely. Great question. We always talk about three things: giving great effort. I was very pleased with the effort that we gave. Talked about playing physical. We did play very physical. And then the thing that we got to clean up and do better is discipline. So effort, physicality, and discipline. We hit two out of the three, but you have to hit all three to beat a team like that.
What about talk about Tara Blasey going down and Lucas stepping in?
Yeah, Taryn Blasey, great player, obviously, gets hurt very early in the game. Ben Andrews on offense filled in for him there, but Lucas Moreno had to move from one linebacker spot into the middle and make all the calls that Taryn usually does for us, and we didn't skip a beat at all. And I'm also proud of Keon Moody, sophomore, having to then step up into Lucas's spot and getting his first action on a big stage against a great opponent. And both those guys did a fantastic job.
Talk about what was it particularly with Eastridge that we're running up against in terms of size, toughness, that kind of
Yeah, you know that they're a great school, great program, very well coached. They got a pretty dang good quarterback. They got a big offensive line. They're very well coached on defense. And when you make little mistakes against good teams, they all get magnified. So they're certainly the better team last night. I know that if we clean up some things, that game could look a little bit different.
And then we should talk about a little bit about switching back and forth between Ben and Misker.
Yep. Those quarterbacks each have a different skill set. So sometimes we see stuff that we would like to try with one or the other. And sometimes we are just needing a spark with somebody else. So we need to put in a different quarterback to try and get a spark. So those two will both be rotating.
With Ben taking that big hit last night, were you pleased to see the Guardian caps held up?
Yeah, I wasn't worried at all, but it is fun to see those Guardian caps. And the kids honestly told me that they forgot about them after the first couple plays.
So are you did it feel good last night to be that first
It
out
did.
there?
It did. It didn't feel any different than what I normally did. Obviously before the game, a few more phone calls and text messages from people, but just felt like any other football game to me.
So over under, as you told Randy Shaver about the amount of
It,
emails, phone calls, what do you think?
the over under was 1,000 bad emails saying how stupid it was, and I will happily say that I was wrong because I have currently received 10 positive emails from people out in the community. Some of them Alexandria, some of them in Utah, some of them in Iowa. So it's been really fun to get that. We even had a donation from someone for Guardian caps because they were so happy with the story. And then there was a couple of security guards there at TCO last night that said, "We really like what you guys are doing. Good job."